Good afternoon. It's a wonderful spring day, although I think we're getting ready to step into dogwood winter because the temperatures are dropping and the wind is blowing, and that's how come we're inside right now. We're inside of our new barn at the high school. A couple of years ago, I came to you and I told you that we had been contacted by the Soil and Water Conservation Department here in Swain County, and that there was a grant that they would help us get to build a barn for our livestock. So we flew into high gear. We thought we were going to put the barn in another location here on the high school campus, but we remembered that we had this beautiful piece of property that had the opportunity to not only have a barn, but also have a show arena, which Joe will drop some pictures of in just a minute, or at least the foundation, and it will sit here nicely, and we'll be able to turn all of the land that's behind it into a living area for our cow and also for our goats. So thank you to Soil and Water Conservation for helping us with this, but also we want to give a shout out to Farm Bureau Insurance because they have donated a feed silo that we're going to be able to put just off the side of the barn so that we can store food for the animals in an appropriate way. I believe there's a ceremony for that next week. Thank you to all of those organizations. The collaboration between the school system and the community is absolutely vital and critical, and I just want all of you to know how much we appreciate that. We have another opportunity this Saturday, which is April the 24th, for you to be part of something that we're doing here at the high school as well. And that is, we have a car show that's been planned by our auto mechanics department. There are going to be all kinds of really nice vehicles that have been restored here on campus, and we would love for you to come up on Saturday morning and to look at that. Now, if it rains on Saturday, they're going to move it up a week, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the weather may have some rain in it for this Saturday, so we'll make sure that we get announcements out on social media about that. But your cooperation and collaboration there will be beneficial for our auto mechanics group because it's not free. There will be tickets, but it'll be worth the price, and I believe it'll be good for you as well. Now, next week is also senior week here at the high school, and that's going to be kind of capped off with the senior walk through town on April the 30th. So I would encourage you that if you want to see our seniors in their cap and gowns walk through town, that you need to be downtown at about 9:15 on Friday morning. That's a really special tradition that's been started, and I know that the seniors would like for you to celebrate, and you might want to celebrate just as well. There are so many things going on, including the fact that the week after that will be our first showing of our spring play. It's called Clue. You can purchase tickets online. I would encourage you to go ahead and go online, and I'm going to ask that Joe put the link in this picture so that you can get your tickets, because we're going to have to limit our capacity in the Performing Arts Center to 150 per night. Now we're going to use the traditional way of showing, which is a Friday, Saturday evening, and then a Sunday matinee, but you'll only have 6 opportunities to see it in person. We recognize that, and so for the first time, we're also going to give you the opportunity to do a pay-per-view live stream. And the reason we have to do pay-per-view is because there are copyright issues that we have to pay for on this one if we show it to people, and so you'll have to pay a small price for that. I would really go ahead and buy my tickets and plan on being here in person, though, because these are so much better that way. Last Friday, we had the opportunity to have State Superintendent Catherine Truitt with us, and it was an absolutely wonderful morning, and we capped it off by celebrating along with our junior chefs through a meal that they prepared. And you know, they had been competing, the junior chefs had been competing through the state for a while, and they placed 3rd this year in the state, and each of them received a $4,000 scholarship. So a shout out to them and to Naira Franklin. And I'll tell you, that lunch that they prepared for us is one of the best meals that I've had in quite a while. We also want to thank Catherine Truitt for coming through along with her team, and also Mike Clampett and Kevin Corbin, who are our state representative and senator. They were here and spent the morning with us. It was just a really good time for all of us to share ideas and to see what our visions are. I'm just thankful that we have representatives right now who will come to the schools and they'll listen to us, and then they'll help us out in Raleigh. And I'll tell you, they really are in a lot of ways. Wow, that's a lot. And you may have to back up to get some of those dates and some of those times just so you can make sure that you can be part of what we're doing. And I need you just to hang on, because in the next several weeks, as we head towards the end of the school year, there's going to be more and more. So please stay tuned to our social feeds, stay tuned to the web pages for the schools, and certainly stay tuned to the Maroon Devil Network so that we can help you know all of those exciting things that are going to be going on. In just a few days, we're going to be over there at the Memorial Stadium, and our seniors are going to be graduating, and we're going to then be looking at, so what do we do this summer? And what do we do next year? I hope that you'll be part of all of that. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We certainly do appreciate you. Thank you for being part of our family, and we just want to say God bless you. Until next time.